the ammo at the range. I'm testing the Wolf Polyformance ammo. It's new. I got 55 grain hollow points and 55 grain FMJs. I'm going to be shooting them out of my SIG 516 gas piston operated AR-15. I've heard a lot of issues of shooting wolf out of higher end piston operated ARs, so I guess I'm just going to do some shooting and see what happens. First, I got 20 rounds loaded. I'm shooting them out of PMags, so I'm just going to see how they work. I'm going to shoot these first 20 probably for accuracy, just to see how accurate they are, you know, how they work. I'm shooting at 100 yards with a red dot. I think it's a 1 power, whatever, so my groups probably aren't going to be that awesome, but we'll see what happens. So first I'm going to shoot the FMJs. That was a 20 round mag of the 55 grain full metal jackets. I just shot 20 rounds at that to see where it would hit. It's zeroed for 62 grain M855, so it's probably going to be a little bit low. I don't know. Some people were saying that the Wolf felt underpowered, but I would have to say that actually felt on par with the M855. Personally, it felt, you know, reasonably hot. So I don't know, but 100% reliability. Cycled the gun, everything seemed to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it, run this bore snake through it, and we'll see what happens as far as the accuracy on the hollow points. These are 55 grain as well. Alright, the rifle's cooled down. I cleaned it out a little bit with a bore snake, and so I'm going to shoot the 55 grain hollow points of the Wolf Polyformance, 20 rounds. I'm going to go for accuracy-ish. Like I said, I'm just shooting a 1 power red dot at 100 yards at a 5-inch circle, so it's not going to be that awesome. Alright, 100% reliability, no issues, cycled the gun, so it works. I mean, that was just 20 rounds, so I'm going to go ahead and load up and probably with the FMJs keep shooting it and see what happens. Alright, this is going to be pretty much straight for reliability and functionality. I'm just going to shoot some FMJs and some hollow points relatively fast. I didn't clean the gun or anything or let it cool down, so we're just going to see what happens. It's a little hot, but 40 rounds, pretty quick, of the Wolf Polyformance. For the price, I got this for about $4.50 a box. I'm not going to tell you where I got it from because everybody will go buy it up, but you can find it out there. About $4.60, $4.50 a box of 20 hollow or FMJs, 55 grain, 62 grain. Tula's got some 75 grain, so I'd say it's a pretty good deal. I mean, I know it's not a super thousands of rounds test, but I think it gives you a pretty good idea. I just shot 120 rounds relatively fast. And so this is the newer Wolf stuff. It's still polymer coated in the case. For the price and just for plinkin ammo or blasting ammo, whatever, it's not going to be, obviously, probably not going to be super accurate. I'll have to show you the targets when I pull them later. But I think it's a pretty good deal. I'm going to do one more test. I'm going to shoot maybe 10 rounds of Wolf and then go to some brass and see if it gets stuck. I know that's some of people's concerns, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and load up maybe, I don't know, 10 rounds or so, because the gun's pretty hot still. It's still smoking pretty good. So I'll load up real quick here. Maybe just 5 rounds. Load up in the same magazine. I'm going to load up some brass, and then this is just Nordico 55 grain. Load up maybe 4 of those, and then load up maybe like 5 Wolf, and see if it gets stuck. The gun's still hot, so let's see what happens. There you go. Shot all that mixed. That was Nordico brass and Wolf mixed in the same magazine. Gun's pretty hot. I guess the maybe the lacquer was the problem as far as getting a stuck case in the chamber, but obviously this stuff just rocked it out, no problem. So I don't know. I'll bring those targets to you as soon as I go get them, so you can see the accuracy, and then you know, I looked at the group in the spotting scope. It's not that awesome, but like I said, it's a 1 power scope from 100 yards on a 5-inch circle. So
I think the problem with this is the 2 different ammos. Different bullet styles in this gun shoot totally different.
oh yeah. I just tested. Yeah. Alright, so I went and got my targets. This is my, this was the FMJs. Like I said, not an awesome group by any means at 100 yards, but that's through a red dot 1 power scope. It's zeroed for 62 grain 855, so it's not going to be that awesome. But still, you know, just for plinkin ammo, for cheap plinkin ammo, that's pretty good. These were the hollow points. They're both 55 grain. That's the Wolf. And then my 40 round string was pretty much all over. I mean, that's a 5-inch circle at 100 yards. It's kind of hard to see with the dot, considering the dot covers it up. But you know, just for maybe to stockpile it or whatever, the Wolf's not a slouch by any means. I mean, you saw it's pretty reliable. But if you're going to shoot competition, obviously go buy competition ammo. You know, go reload or something like that. But you know, that pretty much concludes my test of the Wolf Polyformance ammo. I think it's a good buy for $4.50 a box, considering you're going to pay about $10 a box for brass. And if you're not worried about reloading, then who cares? But thanks for watching.